Hello there. Today I want to talk about how to spot narcissistic manipulators in men who try to hide it. When he tries to convince you to do something for him but speaks to you in a calm, but with unusual low tone in his voice. You might be wondering what does that has to do with narcissism, but if you pay close attention then you will realize that it's a manipulative tactic. If he put pressure on you to do something for him like lending him money, then you can blame him for having the higher debt. He doesn't want that, so he assumed that you'll give, and if he speaks in a gentle low voice to you and slowly tries to make you cooperate, if you blame him for getting you in trouble, then he can easily shut you up by saying that he didn't force you or manipulated you and he didn't do anything wrong and it's your fault because you voluntarily gave him money. With that tactic he has no reason to hold himself responsible, but this is usually done to convince himself that he's not a bad person, including others. Number 2, when he is very devoted in helping you with something you didn't ask for, like carrying your groceries, or almost make your whole assignment for you while you only asked for help with one thing. It might seem like he's trying to help you, but it's a sign that he tries to help himself. Then he'll come with a story that he needs your money to buy things. I had one dude who said he needed $40 to get treatment for his hair loss due to hormonal imbalance after giving me a helping hand. And when I mentioned that he is alopecia, he didn't know what that was. From that moment I knew I'm dealing with a manipulator. When these type of men come with a story when they need money, then stay away. These people are like a contract. You read all the wonderful things about what a membership will do for you, but at the bottom of the contract in small letters it's written that you need to pay a monthly subscription and you can't leave until the contract is over. Men manipulate you that way so that giving in might be easier for you because he did good things before he asked access to your wallet. They usually come with the manipulation that they need it urgently, so if they come with a story that they need to pay their car's repair because tomorrow they have this important job interview, then you already know that they aren't truthful. They use the emergency tactic to get your suspicion out of the way. In order to make these freeloaders go away, you should agree with giving them money if they work for you, like cleaning your house after a party. They will never ask you again. Number 3, men who want loyal, independent women. It's a translation for I want a woman who has her own money, has her shit together, has her own house, has her career so that I can exploit it as best as I can, have her as my free meal ticket, let her put up with my crap and still stays with me. Everyone wants a partner who operates independent and not unfaithful, but when it's one of his requirements then you already know it has two meanings. When it comes to loyalty, they want a woman who let themselves to be treated like a doormat. Number 4, when he gets agitated that you said no to his request and he mentions all the things you will be missing out on by not helping him. One idiot said to me, "When I make it big I will give all my friends good money, I'll make their dreams come true except for you." As a naive child I felt guilty. But right now no sob story or temper tantrum will make me budge, because dealing with them in the past makes me an expert in detecting them. Dealing with narcissistic manipulative men is like developing an inbuilt lie detector. I can easily tell when these losers are lying, and hopefully you will too. Number 5, the I want you type of man. What he wants is not important. A man who says, "Will you accept me as your man?" Over I want you could be a good potential husband in the future, because he puts his wishes aside to let you decide if he's worthy. You are not a product, so don't let him treat you like you are an option to him. He should earn you, not choose you. When you ask him why he wants to be with you and he responds with beautiful, then you already know he's not there for you. A man of decent quality knows that beauty is just fancy decoration, but the treasure inside your soul is what he should invest in. Number 6. The I started bitching, but I want you to knock it off type of man. A man who starts preaching or patronizing you, acting like he's right about something and you are wrong, but expects you to stop replying to him about this subject when he got tired of you, will not only treat you this way when he crossed the line, but also when you make your own choices. He will be the one who discourage you or treat you like you are stupid for not agreeing. If a man doesn't want go back and forth with you, then he should have just kept his mouth shut or changed subjects when he knows that the conversation has run its course. This is a narcissistic trait that a lot of women don't detect because they are guilty-tripped and convinced that they are being unreasonable. These type of men want to be right and consider your counter-arguments a nuisance. When a man says to you, I made it abundantly clear that I want you to stop, when he was the one who started this, then you will disregard your attempt to put your foot down and dominate or police your behavior. A man who cares about you will not make you look like the harasser when he caused you annoyance. He will back off because maybe you are not in a mood for a debate or opinion you didn't ask for at the moment. You can't change men's nature. Like a virus, you are just letting them thrive. And men like that will continue to behave this way, because they can always go to the next victim, because women are always told that everyone deserves a chance. Number 7. When his so-called love makes you feel trapped mentally or physically. One of the worst manipulating tactics is when you feel you are stuck. Leaving him does more harm than good is what he made you believe. When his love doesn't make you feel liberated, then stay away. You are a victim of a manipulator, because manipulators make you feel like you can only do what he allows you in every relationship. Number 8. When he uses others to get what he wants. A man I flirted with asked for nudes, but when I said no, he accepted it. I wanted to say goodbye, but give him another chance, and then he wanted to introduce me to his lesbian friend, and when she sent me a message, she sent me nudes all of the sudden and asked if she could have some of mine too. I already knew something was fishy, and my gut feelings tells me that it's not a woman. It was him pretending to be a woman to see how far he can go with me. Manipulators assume that you are willing to drop your boundaries with the same sex. When men seek reinforcement from fake personas or real people to get his way, no matter what the situation is, then remember it's never done out of your interest, just his. And if he did it once out of compassion, then don't assume you are safe. One day he won't do it. Manipulators act like saviors first, and then they show you their true colors. The same thing happened with a good friend of mine. The boyfriend acted like her protector, and when they moved in, he mistreated her until she feared for her life. Don't expect sympathy from your peers, because they always take the man's side by claiming that you allowed him to treat you that way. You are dumb enough to believe him. Trust your instinct. Don't ignore it and assume you are just imagining things. A lot of people use the internet to try and detect signs of a manipulator, but I'm using real-life experience to warn women. Keep your guard up, because with that they have no idea where to manipulate you. These men don't even care that they get me in trouble for helping them anyway. They will never be held accountable, because in this world victims are blamed, but users can continue with their life, because they will never be blamed like their victims. Victims are held accountable for things abusers did, so make sure that you never give men a chance, let them earn it. When you give men the benefit of the doubt, you are allowing yourself to get exploited, but when you make men work for a chance, then most worthy candidates remain. Men who want to use you see freebies as bait. If my vibes don't bring you to your senses, then I don't know what will. Please stay safe and happy holidays.